I went surfing a couple of years ago because I got tired of answering the question. I didn't know how to answer the question, what do you do for fun? I didn't have a good answer. Yoga really is, I mean, it's good, but it's not that much fun. So I needed to do something, so I chose surfing. And I remember this one day I went out, the final day, and I was told by the teacher not to ride the waves that were too high. And I chose to go for a wave. And I fell off the board, and the board hit me in the face, and my eyebrow split open. It was secretly awesome. And then they stitched it back together, and it's all fine. But for the next few weeks, I had this beautiful black eye, and people touched me. They reached across that personal boundary, that space that we create, and they put their hand on my face and said, that looks like it hurts. And as the weeks progressed and the black eye faded, I started to miss the compassion that was coming my way, the kindness that was being offered me, because people couldn't see that I was hurting. And then I realized that everybody's got a black eye. We've all got a black eye. So the question we have to ask each other silently, maybe not so much to their faces, but with our hearts, with our energy, is where does it hurt? Because I've read your posts on Facebook, and I'm following you on Instagram, and I see what's happening in your social media world. But where does it hurt? The other life. Where's the black eye? We've all got one. And the kindness and the compassion that comes with having your wounds present is important. Like when you break a bone, people will always want to ask you, how did that happen? And they'll tell you about their broken bones. And the conversation goes towards wounds. And it makes it okay. And so I think it's really important to be able to go. Here's my challenge. My challenge is to have just once in a while walk up to somebody and with your words, with your heart, with your energy, not with actual words, say to that person, where does it hurt? I know that there's more than that you're showing. I know there's pain. There's got to be, because I've got mine, so you've got to have yours. And to actually, with your energy, say the words, I know. I know because I'm just like you. And to be able to walk into rooms and know that the people that you're looking at are carrying more than just what they're showing. There's a secret life. There's the words in their pockets, as I like to say. I think that if we could listen to each other for the things that we're not saying, there would be an opportunity to see what's beneath the Facebook profile. So I was trying to find the perfect 140 character tweet one day, and I thought I got the perfect one. And so here's my 140 character tweet that I think was, at the time, the most perfect tweet ever, until it was retweeted by a student, and he retweeted it better. And I love that, because whatever I teach or whatever I inspire, if you say it to somebody else, it's yours and you make it better. You teach it better than I can teach it. So here was the original tweet. And then I'll tell you how Anthony retweeted it. I had said, listen to others with the same tenderness that you would want them to listen to you, until the presence of love stumbles into the conversation. Listen with love. 140 characters. It's easy to love people who are easy to love. Here's the work. Loving the others. And the way you do that is you sit with them and you listen to them talking, and you notice that sometimes what they're saying isn't even what they really want to say, but they're trying to connect with you in some way. And you wait for this feeling of compassion to present itself. And when it does, it changes the whole conversation. I've done this so many times, and I'll do this with a teenager, and they'll say, "What just happened? What's going on?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I'm just listening, but I'm loving you as I listen," and it changes it. And the reverse is also true. For the person who's talking, who really wants to say something that he can't say, the profile that's not out there, the turmoil that's underneath the surface of the skin, that's beneath the personality that they're presenting. The person who's talking and really wishes that he could or she could say the deeper stuff, they long to be in the presence of somebody who will say, where does it hurt? So sometimes what we're talking about isn't even what we want to say. It's the need to connect or reach into the stuff that's underneath the need to connect. And when we're in the presence of somebody who looks at us and says, where does it hurt? Where's the black eye? And what's underneath what you're saying? We can sometimes give it up. But it only happens when we know we're in the presence of somebody who gives us permission to know that we are loved, to hear what we're not saying, and to see what we're not showing. So Anthony retweeted it after my lecture. It was at Penn State. He thought he was tweeting me perfectly, but he put it in such succinct terms. My tweet: listen to others with the same tenderness that you would want them to listen to you, until the presence of love stumbles into the conversation. Anthony tweeted it as, never leave a conversation until love walks in the room.